Well, good afternoon, Megan. Thank you for coming on Sports Talk with C. How you doing this Sunday? And before we begin, did your team win?
We did not win this morning, but we went 2-1 on the weekend.
So, you
So
gotta celebrate the small wins. That's good.
exactly. But thanks for having me.
Of course. So, tell us who you are and where you're from.
I'm Meghan Hueter. I'm a junior, gonna be senior on New Albany women's basketball team, and I'm from Clifton Park, New York.
Okay. So, when you hear the word basketball, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
Family,
Ooh,
honestly, just
okay.
my whole family plays basketball, and like that's how I like grew to love the game is through my family. So that's the biggest thing that I think of.
Okay. And when did you start playing basketball?
Um, think it was like I was like 4 or 5. I played in like the YMCA leagues on Saturdays. Like that was like the first like official
Mm-hmm.
like organized stuff that I would do. But I would like play in like I had a little Tykes hoop in my house that I would play on all the time with my siblings. So definitely started at a young age.
Okay, 4 or 5. And I know you played for the Albany City Rocks AAU team. What
Yes.
was you can remember? What was the best thing that you took from AAU throughout your college career?
Um, honestly, like connections, but also
Okay.
just like AAU, like I feel like it's good to like I was on a competitive team. Like my team like was pretty good. So just like being able to play like around the country, right, like against teams that like I wouldn't or like against girls I wouldn't normally see, just like that
Okay.
like connections, but also just like that competitiveness, like being able to see girls from all over, like different styles of games, like every single area I feel like has a different like style of play. So just like seeing that for the first time and then translating into college, like you have girls that come from all over that you have to learn how to be teammates with, like learn how to play against. So definitely AU I feel like taught me that.
Okay. Nice. And did you always know that you were going to be a shooter, or was that something you grew into?
um I mean I like to shoot the ball. I feel like my some like my dad was like my coach growing up. Like
Okay.
he coached me throughout my childhood, and he played in college, and he taught my siblings and I like how to shoot. So definitely just like that was a big emphasis. Like if you're on the court, like especially with today's day and age, like shooting is a huge part of basketball. So being able
Hmm.
to shoot and just being like being a weapon for your team definitely is like something that I value in myself and like my coaches value, my team values. But yeah, like I feel like I always knew I was gonna be a shooter just because I would always try to shoot from far when I was young, even though it wouldn't go in. I would just try those long distance shots.
Okay. And do you still practice those long distance shots?
Yeah, if I'm like goofing off, like never in like a unless I'm like feeling it, but like never in like a serious setting. But if I'm like goofing off, like pregame, uh,
Hmm.
yeah, I'll definitely shoot some from deep.
Okay. I'm gonna butcher your high school name, so I ain't even try to say it.
Shenenda Hoa. You can just say Shen. Just say Shen.
Shen. Okay, you went to Shen High School.
Yeah.
You scored 1,048 points, and you are all-time three-point field goals made with 193. How does that make you feel when you hear that?
Grateful. Like my school, I come from a pretty big school. Like I was in a graduating class with like close to 900 kids. So just like, yeah, like my high school is really big. So just like for that, like being a 1,000 point scorer for my
Hmm.
program in high school, like that's something that I'll always be grateful for because like I loved my high school days. Like I loved who I played with, I loved who I played for. And then like all time 3 point field goals. I think I'm for the women's. I think my brother's that for the men's. I tried to get him, but I couldn't.
Wow, look at that,
Yeah,
brother, bro,
that's
and sis. You got to
yeah.
beat him someday. You got to get this. You got to win somehow, some way against him.
Right now I have percentage, so that's why I'm being him on 3 point percentage.
I know that's right. But that's what's up. Would you say was your best high school moment?
Um, like winning sectionals,
Okay.
like our area, the section that we were in, play like who we played against, like the teams were always very competitive, and there's like a lot of girls from where I'm from that play Division 1 now or used to like have graduated, so it was always very competitive in high school for my area. So definitely just like winning that, I think was what I'm most proud of.
Okay. And what would you say was either the toughest moment or a moment that you had to like really, get through in high school?
Um, I think probably COVID, honestly.
Okay.
Like we'd won sectionals, and 2 days later our season was canceled, so we couldn't even make a run at states, which so I
Mm.
think that was tough. And then like my senior year, it was the abbreviated schedule. We only played like 15 games, so I didn't really have like a full season then. But yeah, I feel like that was the biggest thing that I probably had to endure in high school.
And how did that, like not being able to play, only playing 15 games, and how did that like impact you going into college because you didn't have so much playing time?
Yeah, I mean, like I didn't have a whole year of AAU, like that also
Mm,
was affected, but like I was grateful enough that I was being recruited early, like early on. So I like had a bunch of schools and I had a bunch of options that I could kind of like choose from. So like I was lucky in that aspect of it where
okay.
like I didn't really like it didn't totally hurt my recruiting process. But I think definitely just like not being able to play is always tough. Like as a basketball player, as a competitor, like you always want to play, like you always want to compete, and just like not being able to do that was definitely tough.
And you say you have, were able to be recruited at a young age and see, different schools. How was your recruitment process? Was it easy? Was it hard? And, I know you're not at the school you first went to, but how did you end up choosing PC?
Yeah. So my recruitment process, like like I said, like my family's a very like basketball oriented family. So like I had two older brothers that played Division I college
Mm-hmm.
basketball. My dad played, so like honestly, like I leaned on them a lot to like help me
Okay.
out. Um, but like I kind of like took it at my own speed. Like during basketball, like during high school season, I focused on my high school. Like I didn't really
Mm-hmm.
like I wouldn't go on visits. Like I kind of would do stuff at my own pace.
Okay.
And then during AAU, like I would take visits in the summer. I would take visits, but like honestly, like I had a like I had people come to my open gyms in high school. A lot of coaches come to my games throughout high school, and they respected like how I was going about my recruitment process. And then in choosing PC, honestly, like I love the school. Like the school is a great school, so that was like the number one driving factor towards it. Like beautiful campus. It's in a competitive conference, the Big East. Like you play
Mm-hmm.
against teams that are like nationally ranked. And then like I had a really good relationship with the coaches, like the assistant coaches. I really valued like what they saw in me, like how I like would have conversations with them. I think that was the biggest thing is like I felt like I was having like I had like real conversations with them, and I
Okay.
valued that. Like it wasn't always just basketball at the end of the day. Like they would ask how I'm doing, like personally, like how my family's doing. So I was like at the end of the day, like they're gonna care about me. So that's why I chose PC.
Okay, that's some great qualities to have when especially choosing a school.
Yeah.
But we have the transfer portal.
Yeah.
And the reason why I bring that up is because you used it and you went back home and you seem more happy playing basketball at U Albany. So a lot of people are against the portal. A lot of people say, oh, it doesn't help team players stick to their first choice. It
Yeah.
just shows they want to chase after this and chase after that. And in your case, it's not chasing after NIL. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
um, can you speak to how going in the portal has actually helped you and back being home and just having fun playing basketball again?
Yeah. So like one of the things was like my coach at Province, he got a new job, so he's now at St. Bonaventure. So like that was also a driving force. It's like, okay, the coach coming in doesn't really know me, like didn't recruit me, doesn't know the
Hmm.
type of player that I am. But also like college is tough. Like definitely like I had like a tough two first years. Like I was happy like being at the school, but like basketball, like it felt like work, and like
Hmm.
basketball at the end of the day, like if I love it, it shouldn't feel like work. And that's where it's like, okay, like I want to fall in love with the game again. And so I was like talking with my family and I was hesitant about it. So I did enter the portal. And like the biggest thing for me is like I want to go to a program and I want to play for coaches that I knew would value me and I knew that I had a really good relationship with. So like U Albany, they recruited me hard out of high school because I'm they're 20 minutes from my house. Like the coaches there, like I always had a really good relationship with them. One of my AU teammates played for them is still like on the team now. And then I have another girl who's on the team still. She's local. I would work out with her. So like I kind of like knew what to expect going into
Okay.
if I were to transfer to Albany. Um, but like for me, like I just want to like be happy. I want to play for coaches that were good people. I want to play for coaches that had a winning program, play for coaches that push you and just like also like having the comfort of being home. So like it definitely is like having family be able to come to games, reconnect with old people that I haven't seen in a while. So like that's where it's like I found a lot of happiness through that. And yeah, I've been enjoying basketball more, which is good.
Yes, you have. When you're speaking about coaching and you touched on it of, naming some qualities. If you can name five in a coach that you wanted to be coached by, what are some qualities? Name five of them.
Okay. I feel like relatable. That's the biggest
Okay.
thing. You want to be able to relate to your coach. Um, Obviously like a smart coach, somewhat like a player's coach.
Okay.
Um, I feel like honestly a coach who has a family because like
Mm,
that's like basketball isn't their only thing that they're worrying about having a family, and then like the people who they surround themselves around, like who their coaching staff is, if
okay.
their coaching staff is constantly repeating after each year, like that just I feel like speaks volumes.
Oh, I like those qualities. What's up? So you said your dad had coached you growing up, in your childhood.
Yeah.
How is it when you go and have a coach who's not your dad? Is it better? Is it the same? Do you find more tougher being coached by your parent, or it doesn't really matter? Coach is a coach.
Yeah. I mean, like my high school coach wasn't my dad, but like I feel like with college, like it's different. Like, like those like the viral videos where it's like you play bad one game, you're afraid to go in the car. It's like my dad's on the sideline and then I have to drive home with him. Like he was always my biggest critic, but always my biggest fan. And like that's
Mm,
with both my parents. But like what I valued about him was that he would tell me straight up, like if I sucked, like that's where it's like, okay, if I had a bad game, he would tell me right away like what I need to work on. There was no like BSing anything about it. So that's where it's like I feel like I'm more coachable and I can take tough coaching because of that. So I value
okay.
that. But then like seeing like having different coaches, like it's definitely like different. Like you have to like learn how to have a like connection with them, have just like good conversations. Like everyone's coached differently, and like my coaches know that I'd rather be straight up told like if I did something wrong, just tell me so then like I can just like work on it.
Hmm.
But yeah, like I don't think it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I think who coaches me. It's just definitely I feel like my hardest coach in my life has been my dad, but he's also been my biggest fan. So yeah.
That's what's up. I don't know how I would feel if either my mom or my dad coached me, because my dad's a football coach and my mom played basketball, and they're both like crazy.
Crazy.
So I don't know, like if I got used to that, and then
Yeah.
if yeah, so that's why I don't play. This is why I just talk about it. What has been your favorite college moment thus far?
Favorite college moment. Um, Honestly, so it's called the Albany Cup. What like
Okay.
where I'm from, there's two colleges locally that it's U Albany and Siena,
Mm-hmm.
and they play each other every single year. And there's an Albany Cup like trophy. So I think the biggest thing was like my team, like U Albany won this year.
Oh,
Uh,
that's what's up. Congratulations.
yeah, but like little backstory, my whole family I've had like over 13 relatives graduate from Siena. My dad played for Siena and my brother played for Siena. So like being able to like beat Siena was like kind of good for me. So
I know that's right. You got that win somehow.
I did. Yeah.
That is what's up. Well, that's, if I could beat my brother in basketball, man, I wish, but I can't. I'm not even gonna try to
Yeah,
attempt.
I don't try to play them one on one. A lot of shooting games. A lot of
Yeah,
shooting.
I bet because you guys only shoot. So,
Yeah.
if you, since you are a shooter,
Mhm.
if you had the chance to win the game, are you doing it with a 3-point shot, or are you gonna do it with midi or a layup?
I feel like I gotta go 3-point shot. Like It's what I'm best known for, right?
Absolutely. Shooters are gonna shoot.
Yeah.
So what after this year is finished, what is something that you would tell that 5-year-old girl that first picked up the basketball about following her dream?
Um, I think honestly, like stick with it, like work hard, play against guys, um, but just like have fun with it. Like at the end of the day, it's never that serious. As long as you're having fun, you're gonna be happy. And that's like that says a lot about life. Just like you want to have fun in life and you want to be
Mhm.
happy. So if it's getting too hard and it's weighing too much on you, like maybe just take a step back and like just refocus yourself.
Absolutely. And what do you see yourself in 5 years?
See, this is a tough question because I don't know. I mean, hopefully if I can keep playing, yeah, maybe overseas. But like honestly, like I want to stay within the game somehow. I don't know if that's good trying to be a college coach, getting in that networking. I don't know. Like I'm an AU coach, maybe I'll be like AU coach where we can go, in a weekend, but yeah, I don't know. Just staying I definitely just want to stay within the game, stay within sports. So
What do you love about coaching?
I like to like I think just like seeing young kids, like honestly, like it's like sometimes it's frustrating. Like just like
Hmm.
they make mistakes, you're like, oh, why'd you do that? But it's like okay, it's like they're learning. Like
Right.
I coach sixth grade girls, they're 12-year olds. I'm like, they're 12 years old. I can have an impact on their life where I can make
Mm.
like that's the biggest thing that I'm thinking of. And like me being local too, like they can come to my games and like they can like see like how I play, but like definitely just like working with them, like teaching them anything that I know, but definitely just like leaving an imprint on the young girls that I coach.
That's what's up. Always being, for our future, since they are our future, they
Are
definitely need um, wonderful leaders because some I question, but that's neither here or there. So, in your college career, who has been the hottest person you had to guard?
hardest. Oh. Honestly, Maddie Segrist. She's like I wasn't supposed to be guarding her, but I got switched down on her and she went up for a shot and I fouled her and I was like, yeah, you're not making this on me. But like she is so tough.
You'd rather get the foul than a clean shot.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know that's right. You
Yeah.
want to score on me.
I mean, she's scoring on everyone. At least don't score on me.
I know she really was. Ooh,
Yeah.
that was the game for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, if you had 24 hours to work out with anyone, coach, player, past coaches, and to pick their brain, work out, pick their brain, and just chill with, who would it be and why?
Player Sabrina. I love her game. I mean,
Right, it
I
makes
feel like
sense.
yeah. And then coach.
Yes.
I played against Stanford this past year, so Tara Vanderveer, honestly. Yeah.
Oh, she retired. Thank you for all that you have done, Tara, for the game of
Literally.
basketball. Seriously.
Yeah. But she came after our game, so she actually played at UAlbany.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, for a season when it was D3. She played there for a season, then transferred to Indiana.
Hmm.
Um, but she came and she talked to us after the game and just like literally being in the room with her outside of like the court, it was just like surreal, just like you're taking in everything that she's saying. And she's so smart. So definitely I would want to do a workout with her and just pick her brain.
What is one thing that she said to you that day stuck out to you the most?
Um, well, honestly, I shot pretty well that day. So she did say she was like, I had to change my whole scouting report on you because like you shot well.
Hey,
I was
that must
like,
felt mad good, right?
no, I was like, I just got a compliment by you. But I think like honestly, like she was just saying like basically just like find happiness in what you do. Like with basketball, like find happy, like surround yourself with who make you happy, surround yourself with who pushes you. But that's the biggest thing. Like she was like ask questions, always be hunting for more information, like always want to like learn
Hmm.
more. she was like, go to your coaches, like if you need anything, have any questions, like that was the biggest thing. So definitely one to
That's
learn from.
that's what's up. Well, since you know got Tyra giving you compliments, commenting on your game, what are some of the things that you are going to work on this off season to make your game even better for next?
Yeah. I think like for me, like mentally, like too, like I do like mentally, I'm like always looking for my three. So
Hmm.
like definitely just like telling myself, okay, if I don't have a three, like try to do something else. Like towards the end of the season, I started to take more pull-ups. I'm like, okay, I want to add that to my game just to
That's
be,
beautiful too.
yeah, just to add another step to my game and just
Okay.
be hard to guard, but definitely just like change my mentality, just not from being
Mm,
just a 3-point shooter, but like being an overall player and like definitely like on offense, just looking to be more aggressive and then like always working on my overall game, my defense, passing. So yeah.
that's what's up. Okay, now who has been your favorite player to watch this past season?
Favorite player. See, I'm trying to think someone from other than the obvious, but
That's okay.
oh, I want to think about it.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm gonna say Kate Martin.
Ooh, she definitely grew up. Hannah and her
Yeah,
definitely grew up to a different
yeah.
level this year.
Her, I loved watching her. I loved watching um I loved watching Flage. Like her game, she's so
Hmm.
good. Like she is so good. Like even I went to the games in Albany. I went to all the games. So just like watching them live,
Hmm.
like this might be like hot take, but I thought she was the best player in LSU. Like she,
Oh, if she didn't have a good game, they really
oh
wasn't
yeah,
winning.
like she was their anchor. Like she made them
Hmm.
go. Like that's where it's like okay, like it just like you could see like just like the levels to her game like live. Like I feel like it's different on TV, but like seeing it live is like, oh my God, she does so much for them. It's like she's so fast, she's so versatile. Like she leads them, she brings the energy, like she gets everyone going. So like that's where it's like she was really fun to watch.
Okay, yes, she definitely is fun. I can't wait for the season. I'm already missing it. It needs to let's go, but I
I
got the
know.
W coming, so I'm definitely happy about that. Okay,
Mhm.
now what are your top three basketball movies?
Top three basketball movies. Oof. Um Honestly, Glory Road. I love that movie
Ooh,
growing
that's a
up,
good one.
right?
That's a good one.
Let me think. Like Love and Basketball is good.
Yes.
Um I'll do Space Jam too with Michael Jordan though.
Okay, yeah, the original. I'm a
Yeah,
LeBron fan, but no.
no.
Not at all. If you could add or change one rule on the professional level, or even in college, what would it be for officiating?
College, just definitely being able to challenge a call.
Said that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Professional. Um, I don't know. Also college, I feel like defensive 3 seconds. I kind of like
Hmm.
that rule too. It's like, okay,
Hmm.
just don't sit in the
When it
paint.
gets called.
Yeah. Yeah. But like actually guard someone. So like in college, like people just can't sit in the paint, just not move. But I feel like professional, I don't know. I feel like they got a lot of rules.
You can take some away as
Oh,
well.
take some away.
Yeah.
I can't think of any.
Okay. And favorite sneaker to play basketball in?
Paul George's.
Why?
Because they just feel comfortable, honestly.
Okay. How important is having a good sneaker
I mean,
to
like
play in your game?
your feet control everything. So like if your feet are comfortable, like so like
Yeah, but absolutely. Okay,
yeah,
so
so
you only playing Paul George's?
no, I well like so for Nike, Paul George's, for Under Armour, Steph Curry's, those are
Okay.
comfortable because U Albany is Under Armour, so I definitely like Steph Curry's.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what is your team goal for next season?
To make it to the NCAA tournament.
I know that's right, Megan.
That
I
should
know
be
that
that should always be a goal.
it definitely should, but some people know, they have other things they want to work on, just say.
No, it's fair.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck, Megan. I hope you definitely, punch your ticket next year to the NCAA tournament, and I will be watching. So please let me know how I can watch you play. And thank you for
Yeah.
coming on Sportstalkwithcee.
Thanks for having me. I hope you have a great Sunday.
Thank you.